against 18 people, including Savannah rapper Quando Rondo. Now you're looking at exclusive video that WJCL 22 News gathered at the scene of a raid of a home in Savannah to collect evidence as part of an ongoing investigation into the Rolling 60s gang. Now, this is the same gang that the Chatham County District Attorney described Rondo as a manager in an indictment. This is not the only home that was raided by a joint team of city, county, and federal law enforcement.
Rapper Quando Rondo was arrested overnight by the Federal Bureau of Investigations. 24-year-old Taekwon Bowman was taken into custody on federal drug charges, according to an FBI spokesperson. Savannah police was the arresting agency. They say Bowman was pulled over at Burroughs and 37th Streets around midnight Friday. SPD says he was the passenger and the only person in the car taken to jail without incident, according to a department spokesperson. Now, the federal arrest comes nearly 6 months after Bowman and 18 others were indicted on 49 counts of state drug and gang charges. Bowman was accused of violating the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act for playing a role or managing role in the Rolling 60s gang. But his troubles didn't stop there. While out on bond in July, prosecutors say he crashed and rolled his car after an apparent overdose. Judge Tammy Stokes denied the state's motion to revoke his bond, but ordered he could no longer drive. Then in September, prosecutors tried to ban him from Chatham County. They said he was the target of several shootings and that his presence posed a threat to the rest of the county. Again, Judge Stokes sided with the defense and Bowman was able to stay out. Shortly after, I exclusively sat down with his aunt, who told us since being indicted on state charges, Bowman hasn't been the same.
To him, it's like depressing and aggravating, but we got faith in the law. We know the law is trying to step in for some reason and trying to wipe him off the map.
Now here we are in December, and Bowman is back in custody, this time at a federal facility in Brunswick, according to his spokesperson. The specifics of what he's being charged with on the federal level are unclear beyond just, quote, drug charges. We expect to hear more details on Monday, but until...
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and it's been a full-fledged roller coaster ride for Quando Rondo for the last 3 years or so inside the music business and inside the rap game, but outside of the music business and the rap game, inside of his real life. And this is just what we see going on the internet. So I can imagine what's going on with him off the internet. When it comes to the latest news this summer, as y'all saw right there in the beginning, where the feds, state and local police pulled up to 5 different houses in the Savannah, Georgia area, to my understanding, and it was all over the place in Georgia or something, to my knowledge, where they said he's a leader, an orchestrator, and a manager for a drug operation for a gang out there. And he claimed his innocence in court. Him and 17 others went in on that. But in the latest, now he's got arrested again. I'm going to get into the write-up in just a second to go back over this a little bit. The only question I got now with the feds getting involved, following him, sending a local police officer to arrest him and take him to the feds, why didn't they get involved with that in June? So it's either they've been watching to try to build another case, or it's a whole lot going on with this publicity stuff in this news and in this media. They did say that they had a undercover confidential informant inside of this case also that was giving them information with deals.
Using a phone to set up drug sales.
Over Everything gang, it states they sold marijuana to a confidential informant and even traveled to Atlanta to pay a supplier.
And I don't know what's what with any of that, but we see how I get real in the field at times. They actually tried to ban Quando Rondo from where he's originally born and raised at and say, hey, man, he too dangerous out here. He a problem. Judge stood by him, no. And I'm going to tell you like this, bro. I ain't here to judge nobody for how they living and what they got going on, but we keep saying this as a common thing in the rap game, bro. I can't even count on 2 hands how many rappers, even just known rappers now. We got the popular rappers being taken to the courtroom and in the system in real time, when we could get on the internet, look, watch, and see right on YouTube. the case, the breakdown, the write-up, what this was, what that was. And this is really the universe moving in circles, bro. It's a whole setup and a plan. Because now guess what's happening? It's becoming marketing. It's becoming a business to lock niggas up who got names, who got popularity, and put it out there to the media. That's a business thing now. Oh, the people gonna click on this. They gonna watch this. These rappers, they the ones coming from the streets. They the ones that got the gang affiliations now. Let's get it all tied in. We gonna make the money off the music. We gonna make the money off the prison system. We gonna make the money off the media. We gonna make the money off the everything going on. And I'm gonna tell niggas like this, bro. I can't tell you how to get your money, how to feed your family, because I can't put no food on your table. All I can tell you is, hey, bro, do your best to get up out the way, transition, and stay out that mix. A lot of the time, what causes these problems is being in that mix and getting into them violent situations because it brings a lot of attention. Stay out the way, get your paper, stay focused, bro. But the write-up says this. The Savannah man, also known as rapper Quando Rondo, was arrested by the Federal Bureau of Investigations. An FBI spokesperson tells WJCL that 24-year-old Taekwon Bowman was taken into custody on federal drug charges. Savannah police was the arresting agency. They say Bowman was pulled over at Burroughs Street and 37th Street around midnight Friday. SPD says he was the passenger and the only person in the car taken to jail. He was arrested without incident, according to a department spokesperson. The federal arrest comes nearly 6 months after Bowman and 18 others were indicted on state drug and gang charges. Bowman is being accused of violating the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act for being in a manager role of the Rolling 60s gang. He is also being charged with the illegal use of communication for using a cell phone to set up the sale of marijuana. The one thing I didn't see was the amount. I didn't see, was this $1 million operation, a $500,000 operation, $200,000 operation? We'll see when all that evidence comes out. The system is the system already. The laws are set in stone. But I'm just telling niggas, bro, you got to stay focused out here. Try to move a little bit better. Stay out these people's way. Stay on your pivot, man. More coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit shows.